Welcome to Two Blondes and a Brunette, the show where we, Jillian, Izzy, and Lauren discuss all things entertainment, drama, and whatever else comes to mind.
Now either kick your feet up or keep your eyes on the road and let's talk.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
You are listening to Two Blondes and a Brunette here on WMCX every Tuesday from 10 to 11. I forgot what time it was. Today's actually our last show, which is so sad. So it's actually not every Tuesday from 10 to 11 anymore, which is, I'm sad. It's been such a fun 10 weeks. This is our 10th show, actually.
It's kind of hard to believe.
I know. So, like, last one, best one.
Yep.
Oh, God, my allergies are just... Maybe you can hear it in my voice. I don't know, but...
I'm right there with you on that one. I'm struggling.
Yes, it is such a fun time. Final season coming up. We love it. So fun. So, yeah, once again, Two Blondes and a Brunette. It is actually just a brunette and a blonde here today. We were missing one blonde.
Yep.
She cannot be here due to personal reasons.
Unfortunately.
Which is sad. We will miss her for our last show, but that is okay. You will be hearing her voice in the interview we are about to play.
Yes.
So, on our Instagram, _ Two Blondes and a Brunette, _ we posted a poll last night about Jillian, one of our blondes. So we will be discussing that later. So be sure you go vote on it while you are listening to our interview. So yeah, that's all I got for the intro. So we have an interview with a woman named Jessica Ganga, and she is she is a social media manager for the Kessler Foundation. So we thought it would be fun to have her on the show to kind of talk about what she does in the world of social media. And we thought it would appeal to you guys because, you know, social media is obviously very popular and something we are all pretty aware of. She's responsible for managing the social media, and she's like schedules posts, creates graphics, and then she also kind of does some podcasting on the side for Kessler Foundation. So that's pretty much all I got for it. We will play the interview, and then we will be back afterwards. So enjoy.
Hi, my name is Izzy. I'm from WMCX Radio from Monmouth University. Today I have with me Jessica Ganga, who is a communications and digital media coordinator for Kessler Foundation. Hello, Jessica. Thank you for being on today.
Hello, Izzy. I'm excited to be speaking with you today.
So what do you do in your position as a communications and digital media coordinator?
So First Kessler Foundation is a disability research organization in East Hanover and West Orange, New Jersey. So what I do is I essentially am the one running their social media accounts. So I curate content, whether that be looking online for stuff to post that's related to the research that we do, or posting our own content. So we have writers that write press releases. I post our web pages to direct people to find out more information about what we do, along with getting people to donate money to the organization as well. I also do podcasting. So every now and again, I'll help out with the podcasts. We have a creative producer who's in charge of them, but she'll assign me a podcast and I get to write questions and interview people as well. So a nice mix of things to do.
It sounds like a fun time. Are there any accounts on social media that you gain inspiration from when looking for content to post?
Yeah, so I follow a handful of different research organization accounts personally, so I can see what they post. I also like to see I really like what the New York Times does. Different type of organization, but you can get an idea of what people do. Like, for example, Instagram stories. How do people make it interactive for folks? And what do people post when there's not a lot of news going on? So I kind of get ideas from various different sources.
And what inspired you to take on this position in your job?
So I actually started out in journalism. I went to school at TC&J for journalism, and I wanted to be a writer when I was younger. That was my goal, and that's what I did previously. But I have friends that are in the social media manager industry and really enjoy what they do. It's a very creative job. I failed to mention I make graphics too sometimes using Canva. I don't have a background in designing graphics, but Canva really helps with that. So there is a creative part to it. So I got into social media for that mostly. There's still some writing, short form obviously, but it's fun to I don't know, it's fun to look up things and decide what to post, and kind of have fun with different monthly campaigns that we focus on.
Do you have a favorite part of the job since you mentioned you have podcasting, graphic creating?
I actually do like creating the graphics. It's fun to see which ones do well on Instagram, on Facebook, and uh, Canva. Like I said, I'm keep plugging Canva, but Canva for those that don't have a background in graphic design like myself, Canva is a really great tool. So it's really fun to kind of think outside the box of how I can, translate a press release to a bunch of people and make it appealing and fun. That's a challenge with social media, is how can I get people to go to this link or click on this post and give this a like. So with creating the graphics, I kind of enjoyed trying to solve that.
So, in regard to the graphics and also the other content that you post, is there a target demographic that you guys reach? And if there is, how do you adjust the content to maintain that audience or appeal to different kinds of groups?
So that's a good question. It's a challenging one specifically for this organization, because Kessler Foundation is a disability research organization. It kind of has a large umbrella, if you say, of folks to cover. So we do have the people with disabilities, we have families of people with disabilities, we have researchers and scientists who are interested in our work, and then we have people that want to donate, so our donors, because we are an organization that takes in money. 100% of our funds go to the research, and we're also an interesting organization in the sense that we give away money. We have a grant making section, which is what my boss actually is in charge of. So we have a lot of people that we have to cover. So what I do as the social media manager or coordinator, if you will, is I try to post content that would please all the audiences. So posting our research, posting links to resources for people to go to, so people that with disabilities and caregivers, and kind of highlighting that, while also posting about taking how people can donate, and also posting about our grantees, so what we do for other organizations. So kind of I have to focus on a lot of different things, which can be a little bit challenging, but again, that's also a fun part of the job.
Yeah, I wanted to ask too, what was any of the most challenging projects that you've ever had to tackle while being in your position?
Ooh, that's a good question. Um, I think most recently we released a new webpage, because we opened a new center. It's the Center for Autism Research. So it was kind of working with the communications team and figuring out the best time to post about the website, the new webpage, how we can do it, and figuring out the timing. So it was challenging on their end trying to get the webpage up, but for me, it was how do I get the message across, like how do I get people to go to this page, because we're really excited about the new center and we want to highlight the research that is being done for autism. So yeah, it was kind of figuring out when to do it and moving. I had to move around some posts, so that always can, when important posts come up, that's usually a challenge as well, figuring out, well, where can I move this post that's already scheduled, and it can be a lot when you have a lot of content.
Yeah, that sounds a little overwhelming. Are there any strategies that you use to get more social media engagement? If you have any projects coming up, do you put it on stories? Do you highlight?
Yes. So something that we use is an app, if you will, like an audio editing app called Headliner, and we can take our podcasts and create these posts that include clips from the podcasts. So I usually edit those, and Instagram is, you can only have a video or an audio clip that's up to 60 seconds. So I comb through the podcasts that I'm posting and try to find a good quote. So I find one. So what we do is one of the biggest things that we do is we look at our analytics for each of our social media channels. We have the ability to do so because of the posting application that we use, the posting website, if you will, called AgoraPulse. So AgoraPulse gives us the analytics, and we're able to see how we're doing. So based on the analytics, we see, for example, what types of posts are doing well. So we noticed, I'll give you an example, that videos did very well on Facebook. So what we started to do was repurpose some of our YouTube videos for our campaigns to try and get people to not only engage with the post, but go to our YouTube channel. For Instagram, I noticed that people really like to interact with carousels. So those, the posts with a bunch of pictures. So what I try and do is I try and create posts where I can, have a lot of photos that are still highlighting our research. And another thing that we use is we to get people to go to our podcasts. We use an application called Headliner. So I have the ability to take a long, 5-minute, 6-minute podcast and cut it down to a 60-second clip. And I create a post by doing that. So it previews the podcast and makes people want to listen to the podcast more. And we found that that was really helpful. And yeah, so those are just some examples of what we've found to help with engagement. But I think the biggest is definitely looking at the analytics and seeing what's working, what types of posts are getting a lot of hits, and then making sure that we either repurpose or create similar posts like the ones that have done well.
So regarding the podcast, can you give a little brief summary about what you guys go over and what you speak on during it?
That's a good question too. So our creative producer, as I mentioned, she's the main person that's doing the podcasting, and we have a bunch of different series. Our most popular is called Fast Takes, where she sits down and she talks to our researchers about some upcoming research that they've been doing, and it does really well because they're really quick, easy bites of information, and the researchers do a great job talking about what they're doing, and usually the research is very important to the field. What I've been doing is more of the featurey, I guess you could say, stories. So most recently, we interviewed an artist who was paralyzed during an accident, and he creates these beautiful works of art, and he doesn't have any feeling in his hands, but he can move his arms. So I created the questions and got to interview him, and we actually just put that podcast out today, and it's been doing really well. So that's I interviewed, there's a program in New Jersey where they help people with disabilities learn how to work in the food industry. So restaurants, working at fast food places, and they teach them how to cook and how to be servers, and it was another really interesting interview. So I get to do the not sciencey ones.
That's nice that you get to hear those stories. Is there anything else that your organization does to stand out from others? I already know with the podcast, that's a big way to stand out, but is there any other things that you guys do?
So with our analytics, we're able to see a comparison of we don't really have competitors in our industry, but we call them competitors. We get to see the top 3 competitors and have a comparison of our social media. And the biggest thing that we do that stands out is we post a lot. We get our name out there. We get, the Kessler Foundation brand out there on social media. We're playing around with Facebook ads and Google ads, and now we want to try out LinkedIn ads and Twitter ads. So it's really trying to get our information and our research out there more than others. And I think that's what really stands out. And we also post not only about our research, but as I mentioned earlier, resources, different websites. Sometimes I am posting about our competitors and posting about, what they're doing, and kind of creating that good relationship as well. Or I'll find information and create little list posts, trying to give other information to our audience other than our research, but then also tying it back to what we do, because that's always, at the end of the day, we want people to go to our website and read about what Kessler Foundation is up to.
Yeah, it's good that you guys are active with that then. You have any advice for those looking to have a social media management job in the industry?
Definitely hone in on your writing skills. That's one thing. Going into this, I was used to writing long form articles, 1,200 words, 1,000 words. Writing short, sweet, and to the point stuff was a challenge for me, and I really worked on during this job. So definitely work on your writing skills. Don't be afraid to ask questions when need be, and do your research. Do your research and find social media accounts that you can draw inspiration from, and don't be afraid to experiment. See what works, and if it doesn't work, well, not to do it again. And if you try something and it works really well, then keep doing it. And don't be afraid to have fun and do different things than your again, quote unquote, competitors.
That is very nice advice. If anyone's looking to learn more about your work and the foundation, is there anywhere you could go if you want to tell us, just the podcast, the website?
Yes. So if you want to listen to our podcast, we have a SoundCloud channel. So it's soundcloud.com/Kessler Foundation. You can also listen to our podcast on Spotify.com or the other channels where you can listen to your podcasts. If you're looking for more information about what the organization does as a whole, or if you're interested in donating to the foundation, you can visit kesslerfoundation.org. And we have a Facebook account, Twitter account, LinkedIn account, and an Instagram account. So you can search us up on those channels and give us a follow and a like to get more information and keep up with what we are posting.
Perfect. Everybody, if you guys want to, again, they said they just posted a new podcast today, so tune into that if you're interested. And Jessica, thank you again so much for meeting with us today.
Thank you, Izzy.
Okay, have a good one, everybody.
All right, everyone. So that was Jess from the Kessler Foundation. I was going to say Jessler Foundation. From the Kessler Foundation. So huge thank you to her for being a part of our show today. I would ask Izzy a little more information because she did the interview, but unfortunately, again, she's not really here. But if you guys want to find out more about Jess or the Kessler Foundation in general, you can go to the Kessler Foundation's Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or any kind of social media that they have. They pretty much have it all. Or if you want a little shortcut, we have the information on our Instagram account, _2blondes_and_brunette_. Our most recent post has a bunch of information on that.
And she's tagged in it.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, if you want to find any more information, you got a bunch of places you can do it. So yeah, once again, thank you to Jess for being a part of our show. We really appreciate it. So yeah, again, it's our last show today, which is so crazy.
It's crazy.
Do you have any stories from this week? How was your week, Jill?
My week was pretty good. I guess the only downside as to what we were talking about before is I think I'm sick. So I had a nice Easter. I got to be with my whole family.
That's right. I forgot Easter was a thing.
Yeah, it was crazy enough. I feel like this is the first holiday, I guess, like all year technically, that my whole family's been together and someone couldn't come because of COVID. So it was nice to see everyone.
Yeah.
You know, same old, I guess. With finals coming up, it's a lot of work to get done, and graduation's right around the corner.
Yeah.
So it's just like a lot of stress and getting everything in. But other than that, really nothing else.
So exciting. For Easter, I was with my dad's side of the family in the morning, and then unfortunately my cousins on my mom's side of the family got COVID. So we usually go over there for Easter, but we obviously did not this time. So yeah, that was pretty crazy. Do you guys do like egg hunts or any kind of fun traditions like that?
Every year, the night before Easter, we go to my grandma's house, and we will dye eggs, do an egg hunt, just like exchange like gifts or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
It's just usually like egg. It's usually money and an egg and like chocolate, which is nice. And then we go to the same place to eat every year on Easter itself, which it's an interesting place. You know, I feel like we only go back there just because it's such like an iconic place for my family.
Yeah.
But
It's tradition.
it's in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. It's like I don't know how we found it, and I don't know why we still go back there, but I mean, it's fun. So
That is fun.
yeah.
For my family, we don't really do much. We always have an egg hunt at my dad's house, me and my sister. Just to say, there were 29 eggs that he hid. I got 20 of them. So I killed my sister in that, which I was very proud of myself for. But in the end, we have to split the money between the two of us evenly. So
I mean, that's
it's fine.
That's fair.
Yeah.
My cousin's boyfriends came to my grandma's house, and I was kind of upset because for our egg hunt, one of the boyfriends found the golden egg.
No,
And
that's
I was
rude.
like, you're not even in this family.
Yeah.
Like,
I would be mad too.
give me the golden egg.
Oh my God.
There was like $30 in it. I was like, that should be mine.
Yeah.
Like, that is not yours. You don't even go here.
That's frustrating.
Yep.
Oh
And
my
he was like
gosh.
trying to find it. I'm like, you are.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, you don't even belong here.
We don't
Please
have a
leave.
golden egg in my family. I don't know what. That sounds really weird. Out of context.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't do that. My
Well-
dad just like fills them with like dollar bills. Sometimes you'll get a $5 bill.
Well, we have the regular eggs, which we hide like 30 of them, and they all have $1 in it. And then the golden egg is the one with more money in it
Yeah.
that everyone tries to look for, but it's always hidden in the most ridiculous places that I would not go look.
I saw something on
So-
TikTok actually. How do I even word this? I don't know. I guess instead of like an Easter egg hunt, I saw this one TikTok of a girl talking, and she said that in her family, instead of doing that egg hunt, they kind of do a hunt for their Easter basket. So, you know, a big Easter basket over the years, they kind of run out of places to hide because, you know, as kids, she was like grown, like probably like 25 or something.
Yeah.
She was grown, and, you know, over time, ever since she was little, like it's been like, what, 25 years? So it's like you run out of places to hide stuff.
Yeah.
So she said her grandma started writing her and her siblings' names on like tiny, tiny pieces of paper, like the size of your fingernail, like maybe even smaller. And so she would hide those tiny pieces of paper around the house. I think she said she just focused on the kitchen. But like if you look at your fingernail and like think of like a piece of paper,
Yeah, I would never find that.
it's super small.
Yeah.
And there was a name hidden in a stack of paper plates, like a big stack of paper plates.
How would you even find that?
Yeah, and there was one like in the oven, like the hinge of the oven
Oh
door.
my God. No,
what
I'm
were some
like
other ones?
terrible at I Spy. I would never be
Yeah.
able to do that.
But it's like even I Spy I'm not good at, but it's like like oh my gosh, I can't even think of it.
Yeah.
She said like eventually over time you get hints, but it was crazy. Oh, she said one of the pieces of paper was red, and she hid it, or the grandma hid it in a container of like tomatoes, like on a tomato.
Oh my
Like
God.
it was so creative. Like I loved that idea.
Yeah. No, it's different. I've definitely never heard of people doing that
Yeah,
before.
it was kind of like hilarious to watch at the same time.
Yeah.
But But yeah, I love Easter baskets. I think they're such a fun idea.
Easter baskets are just like a nice surprise on Easter morning.
Yeah.
To be able to open up and whatnot. So
They're so cute too. I love Easter. I feel like it's very underrated.
Easter is fun. I like, as much as I was saying before, how like the place we go to and eat on Easter morning is so weird. Like, it's just like iconic to go to at this point. So it's like you get excited. You go to it once a year.
You look forward to it.
Exactly. But other than that, I guess being for the weekend, I haven't really had much going on. Like I said, I've just been doing probably honestly the most homework I've had in the last like 2 semesters.
Yeah.
I have like the most this one.
I agree with that.
I'm like, for what?
I feel like I'm forgetting a lot of things. Like I'm just stressed out. Like, you know, you always get stressed out during finals, but like this one just feels different. I feel like I'm forgetting just everything.
I just feel like the teachers here think like they just need to get grades in. So like they decide to give you as much work as they can the last week of school.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you not realize I'm in 5 other classes? Like, I'm not just in your class. So now it's not only like I have to juggle that giant assignment. It's like I have 2 10-page research papers I have to write on top of other editing stuff. And I'm like, it's just so much to do at once. And it's one thing if it would be broken up throughout the semester, but it's another when they do throw it on you just because they need a grade in.
Yeah.
Like, it's just uncalled for.
It's frustrating.
Yeah.
And stressful.
It's like unnecessary stress.
Yeah.
Which is where
you get
I'm
those
at
rare
right now.
professors that are like, oh, I don't want to stress you out. Do this little assignment.
Yeah,
like,
I wish.
God
I wish
bless
I
you.
had one like that. Like, no, every class of mine, it's like a million things that I need to do. And I'm like, how am I even going to get all this done?
Seriously. Yeah, we're stressed.
It's rough.
Anyways, you know who else is stressed? A bunch of celebrities out there. So, let's get into some celebrity drama.
Where else would you get your gossip from? Stay tuned right here to keep on top of the latest celebrity drama.
Alrighty. So, once again, this is kind of Izzy's specialty, and she's not here, which is really sad. But she's very good at kind of giving us some tea on some celebrities. But I have a little bit from this week and a little bit from last week. So last week, we posted a poll that we unfortunately did not get to discuss because we ran out of time. But it was about how JoJo Siwa was not invited to the KCAs, which are the Kids' Choice Awards. And I don't know. I think that's kind of messed up.
Well, wasn't like who was invited over her? I forget which one. It wasn't the D'Amelios. There was someone that I was kind of struck by that I was like, really? She got asked to go over JoJo?
Yeah.
Because you would think she's such an influencer to kids, and like, even though she's an adult, like she's performing for children, like she sells toys and does all like children revolved stuff. So I was very shocked to see that she wasn't invited.
And I heard that she was actually nominated for an award. I don't know how true that is. I didn't fact check it. But if you have an award show and you have the awards and you nominate the people for the awards, whether they win or lose, you invite those people to the show.
Huh.
It just doesn't make sense to me. I didn't fact check it, so I don't know how true it is. But if it is true, like, what the heck, Nickelodeon?
It's just weird that influencers who don't even do children's stuff or like relate to like being the younger generation maybe like were invited, but like I guess I don't know. I want to know why she wasn't asked to come.
I do too.
But did you also see that she got a new haircut?
I did.
Crazy.
It is crazy. It's just very different.
Very Karen.
Like, you got it. Like, it's not even me that got the haircut, but it's like, I got to get used to it.
I don't like it.
Really?
Nope.
I think it
looks so old now.
Yeah, she does look a lot older.
Yeah.
But it's like, then again, she's 18, I think. I don't know.
You're probably
17
right.
or 18.
Yeah.
But yeah, she looks like, not like in a mean way, but it's like she kind of looks like she's like early 30s. Like,
no, she looks like a 40-year-old mom.
Yeah.
I don't know who told her that was a good idea. Like, I would get if it was like a shorter haircut because her hair's always been super long.
Yeah.
And like maybe get a bob, switch things up. But she really went in for the whole emo flip / shave the back of the head, and I was like, wow, like, no more ponytail.
I think it looks good, but, you know,
It's just weird.
some haircuts
different.
fit certain people.
Yeah.
It's different. You
It's
gotta get used to it.
A little weird. But anything else that you've...
I give her credit. Britney Spears is pregnant.
What?
You didn't hear that?
No.
She's pregnant.
What?
Yeah.
She's married?
She's engaged, I think. She said husband in her Instagram post about announcing her pregnancy, so there's been a lot of speculation as to whether she's gotten married, but we know she's engaged, at
She's
least.
like the one celebrity I never see talked about on, like, any app I have.
Really?
She never gets brought up.
Even with the conservatorship stuff?
Nope.
You didn't see any of that?
No.
That
I
was
swear, I'm,
crazy
like,
a
on
couple months
Britney
ago.
free TikTok and everything. I just don't ever see anything posted
Really?
ever. It's really
Dang.
weird.
She's not in the algorithm.
I'm not. I'm so out of that algorithm. I don't see any of that.
I didn't really pay much attention to it, but I hear it's not, well, obviously it's a good thing that she's pregnant, but it's a very, I guess, kind of big stepping stone out of her conservatorship thingy, because she has a lot more freedom, so a lot of her fans are very happy about it.
Yeah.
And, you know, I said my congratulations. You go, Brittany. I wish her the best of luck because she's 40,
Oh, that's funny.
so it can be pretty scary.
That is a late
Yeah,
time to get
I
pregnant.
know, that's scary.
Yeah.
All of that stuff really scares me. My mom was 40 when she had me.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, not that it personally affects me, but at least my mom knows the feeling of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's super exciting for her. She has 2 boys already, and then imagine she's a girl. How fun is that going to be? That's so
That
fun.
child would be an icon if it's a girl.
Yeah,
Be like,
seriously.
my mom's Britney Spears. No big
Oh
deal.
my goodness, that'd be crazy. Imagine your mom was like Britney Spears or like one of these huge celebrities.
No.
That's what I think. I'm like, what if like my mom was this big celebrity, like Beyonce,
Yeah.
Blue Ivy. Who else is
You'd
there?
probably get
My
homeschooled.
throat is like killing me. I'm starting to lose my voice.
Yeah.
Who else is there? I can't think of a single celebrity right now.
About that has a child.
Yeah.
Uh,
I can think Beyonce, Britney Spears, the
Angelina-
Kardashians even.
Yeah. Angelina Jolie is
Yeah.
like 9 adopted children.
I wonder how the Kardashians kids feel.
They probably are so in their own little world that they have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, I see, like, honestly, good for them that they can just do whatever for their kids, but, like, there's no way any of them actually have, like, any grasp on, like, real life.
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy. I mean, if you could spoil your kids, I mean, do it. Like, why not? If you're gonna, like, have money just to spend, but, like, I've never seen children so decked out in, like, designer outfits.
Seriously.
Like, designer bags, designer shoes. Like, I didn't get my first, like, designer bag until maybe junior year of high school because my mom kept telling me I was going to either lose it or ruin it.
Girl, I don't even have one.
Yeah, like,
like
I to see a 4-year-old living out your dreams, I mean, it's,
Seriously.
like, really sad.
it's like, man,
like, that could be me. But
seriously.
it's not.
My whenever I like see these celebrities' kids, I always think my mom, if she's listening, she's gonna kill me for saying this, but she actually, I know he's not a big celebrity, not a lot of people know, but Bon Jovi's bass player was Richie Sambora.
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard of him, but my mom dated him in high school, and I'm always like, he could have been my dad. I was
Aw.
like, not really, because, you know, genetics don't work like that. But I'm like, that is so cool. I don't know. I just love to think about that sometimes. That's like one of my fun facts, even though it doesn't really relate to me.
Yeah, I mean, my mom, when she was in high school, she went to a school in Lake Placid, and she went to, what was it called? It was like an ice skating school, so like there was hockey players and figure skaters, but like
Ooh,
everyone who
hockey
was
players.
there, pretty much their goal was to either make it to like the NHL, ice capades, professional figure skating, like all that stuff.
Olympics, yeah.
And I can't think of at the top of my head who it was, but whatever person whatever guy liked my mom and they dated for a little bit is like a really famous goalie on the Rangers. And I don't know why I'm blanking out on his name.
Oh my God, I am too. Everyone I know is going to kill me.
Yeah, I'm going to look it up because
Lundqvist?
it's going to bother me. Yes.
Really?
Oh, wait, no. No, sorry. Hold on. I'm looking it up.
I'm like, really? That's crazy. Guys, fun fact about me. Even though nobody gives any single craps about it, but I love hockey. I'm a hockey fanatic. I am actually a Devils fan.
Wait,
But-
who did you say?
Lundqvist.
My mom saw him at, she went to a John Mayer concert with my dad, and he was sitting next to her.
Really?
Yeah, she said he was a, 6-foot, beautiful man.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, isn't it that nice?
That's
Isn't it
crazy.
nice?
I love that.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about the Rangers, but I know like Lundqvist is an icon.
Yeah.
And it's like if you disrespect him, whether you like the Rangers or not, like you're dead. Like you cannot disrespect him. But yeah, I have respect. I don't know much about him. I know he retired and everything, but again, I'm a Devils fan, so I'm like Brodeur. I don't know. I'm just I just kind of rambling about sports while Jill looks this up.
Okay. I could have had all my facts messed up. I'm trying to
Uh-huh.
see.
So yeah, Lundqvist.
I want to say it could have been, it definitely not Lundqvist, but it definitely could have been Brodeur.
That's
Like-
Devils.
Yeah. Not Rangers.
Dang. You gotta find out for me.
I want to say, hold on, I'll look it up.
I was just
Did-
saying, like Brodeur is Devils.
Or go to.
That's crazy. That's so
Worth.
cool. The only cool fact I got was Richie Sambora. Oh, have you ever met any celebrities? I think that's a fun topic to talk about.
Zach and Cody.
That's right.
Yeah.
Did we talk about this already?
Uh-huh.
I know you met them.
Yeah.
I don't know if I mentioned mine. I met Jordan Fisher. He's my biggest flex.
Love that.
I met him at the Dancing with the Stars tour from when he was on Dancing with the Stars. And he was truly the sweetest person I have ever met. He gave me the biggest hug. I wore his merch to the concert. Not the concert, the show. Loved me. I loved him. I gave him the biggest hug. I will never forget that moment. Jordan Fisher, if you're listening, I miss you.
Aw.
It was like he just has that personality where I've never met him before. I've never interacted with him before. But it's like all of a sudden when I met him and when I hugged him, it felt like we were like the bestest friends and we knew each other like forever, which I loved. But yeah, Jordan Fisher, you're amazing. Love you. 10 out of 10.
Love that. Love that.
But yeah, did you figure it out or no?
I'm reading up on the wiki, and I'm going to see if it mentions Northwood High School. But looking at the other stuff it's saying, there's like a 99% chance that it was him.
Cool.
So,
That is really cool. You got to find out for your mom for me because I just want to know.
yeah, that sounds more familiar than any other name. So I'm
Okay.
going to, he was a goalie, so I'm going to shoot and say that it was him. But, my dad could have been in the NHL.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yep.
I
Which
love
means
that.
I could have met NHL players.
Right? Oh my gosh,
Met
I
my
love
future husband sooner.
NHL players. So, changing topics, I had a question. How do you feel about Jack Harlow?
You're gonna probably be like, how do you not know who that is? But I have no idea who that is. I know he played at Coachella though.
Yeah, he's an artist, and I feel like every girl that I know is obsessed with him,
Okay.
and I can't get behind it.
I'm looking him up.
I know that his music,
Ooh.
yeah, I feel like every girl that I know, my voice is cracking. Every girl that I know is just. It turns out my microphone was not on.
Yeah.
So-
I
I was like, why does my voice?
is my microphone on?
Yeah, it is. I turned my mic off to cough.
Oh.
That's really awkward. Anyways, I don't know how long it was off for.
Well, anyways, we're talking about Jack
Harlow.
Jack Harlow, and we were saying how we don't understand the hype over him.
Yeah. Like I was saying, with my mic off, I feel like every girl that I know is just obsessed with him, And he's like, oh my God, he's like the cutest guy ever. I'm like, I can't get behind it.
Oh, is he a rapper?
Yeah.
Oh God.
He
no.
was in Lil Nas X's song.
Oh yeah, whatever. I think I just looked at
Was
it.
it Montero? I can't remember.
What's
which one it was.
poppin'?
Yeah. Well, that's a Jack Harlow song. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so mad that my mic was off. I'm so mad at myself. But yeah, I feel like every girl is just obsessed with him. So like, he's the cutest guy to ever exist. I'm like,
He looks so dirty.
yeah, I'm like, he looks kind of icky.
Yeah, he looks unclean.
I can't get behind him.
Unshowered.
Yeah, I feel like Izzy would like him, but I don't know.
Oh God, sorry, Izzy. Gripping into
She
your
gives me that
mans.
vibe that she would like Jack Harlow. But I
mean,
hear that his new song is, I get a lot of mixed reviews on it. Either very good or very bad.
Yeah,
But I
mean,
haven't listened to it.
The fact that I didn't even know who he was at first, that's like not a good sign. So there's
Yeah.
probably no shot that I
He gives me
know his music unless it was put on.
he gives me Post Malone vibes.
Yeah, I
Just
could
like
see it.
a
I could see
young
it.
kind of Post Malone.
Yeah.
You know, kind of getting us into his career. He's gonna have a similar career to Post Malone, I feel like.
Probably, yeah.
But
I could see
I
it.
feel like he has a lot of that fame already.
Yeah.
So yeah, no judgment to Post Malone though.
Yep.
I like Post Malone's music more than I do Jack Harlow's,
Yeah, I agree.
but I really don't even listen to it that much.
Yeah. I'll listen to a Post Malone song if it's on. I feel like his songs also like aren't like rap. Like,
Yeah.
they're actually like chilling. Like they're like chill and you could like listen to it.
Yeah,
They're not like crazy.
and it's weird, not to like stereotype or anything, but he just looks like he'd be a rapper with the tattoos on his face and everything and
Oh
the
my God,
facial
yeah.
hair. But you know, there's like circles.
Yeah.
It's like,
What?
that's not a rap song.
Yeah. I agree.
My throat is dead.
My nose won't stop running right now. It's
Oh
quite
goodness.
unfortunate.
I got 9 more minutes.
The more I talk about it, the more it gets worse.
I know. Ugh. I'm seriously dying.
Guys, this is how committed we are.
Yeah,
Lauren
I'm
and
like,
I are both struggling, and we're still at it. We're still
Ugh.
going for it. Full send. Gotta love it.
yeah,
Gotta love it.
I'm just,
I feel like
Yep.
I think there was something I saw, and I was like, I want to talk about that. And then now sitting here, I can't seem to remember what it was. But did you see any Coachella outfits?
not really. I know
Okay.
Anna on TikTok, Anna Sitar.
Yeah.
I saw hers. I know she was going for a very comfy look,
Yeah, I know.
which I appreciated, and I was like, that is
yeah.
amazing.
I appreciated it, but like at the same time, I was like, I feel like that doesn't fit Coachella. Actually, not gonna lie though, Coachella this year, the outfits were like just god awful. Like,
I didn't really see that many.
okay, so I was on TikTok Coachella page where every other video of mine was, this is what I'm wearing at the Revolve Festival. Thank you, Princess Polly, or whatever.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That whatever people were wearing, I have actually no clue. But there was a few outfits I was kind of like, what are you wearing?
Yeah.
Like the bikinis with the fishnet pearl dress over it. I
Yep.
was kind of like, what is that look? Anyways, trying to think of who it was that I actually liked their outfits. Oh, I'm not going to remember her name. So there's this influencer on TikTok. I don't know if she's verified, but she ended up going to Coachella. And she does, like, will get, like, PR packages from, like, Gucci, Louis Vuitton,
Dang.
Prada, like, but her style is, like, so classy and, like, pretty. Like, it's, like, so nice. And she actually went to Coachella, and, like, what she was wearing, like, every outfit was all designer, but it wasn't, like, designer, like, crazy what you would see on, like, the red carpet. That could either
Yeah.
be, like, ugly or pretty. Like, her, like, outfit choices are just so, like, clean and, like, chic. I was like, if I was going to Coachella, I want to look like her. Like,
Yeah.
that would, like, she just was giving off, like, everything you wanted to say.
I had a friend from high school who actually went, and I got a bunch of Instagram posts, which is, I don't really follow, excuse me, influencers.
Yeah, I don't either.
God, I'm dying.
You're really red right now.
I just have this like tickle in my throat. I'm dying.
Yeah. Do you have water?
Yes.
Take a sip. Anyways, I feel like Coachella this year was just overall a little crazy. The outfits were interesting. I did see a video though that they were selling probably like at every place on the Coachella platform, they were selling lemonade and not water. And I was like thinking back to like the Astroworld concert, like when people were passing out and like getting trampled over and run over, like so many people go to Coachella and there's not water there. People are drinking. There's probably like a little other stuff going on more than drinking, and like they're just not going to sell water.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's just lemonade stands just everywhere.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
But like lemonade's probably more, or I don't know, the sugar I feel like would just kind of make you feel like bad.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, you guys, since I'm dying.
Yeah, I also have been needing to blow my nose for the last 20 minutes, so I'm a little rough right now. Lauren's not doing well.
I don't know what's going on. I have water, but it's not going away. So yeah, you guys, I'm sorry. I have like hair in my mouth now. I'm sorry that she's like laughing at me over here. I'm sorry this show has been such a mess in the last couple of minutes.
It's a little messy last episode,
Keep it together for the next 2 minutes. So yeah, you guys, we have been two blondes and a brunette.
It's been a fun ride.
Yeah.
It's been a grind, you know.
We hope you guys have enjoyed the last 10 weeks with us.
Yep.
Shout out to Izzy, who's sadly not here with us, who's the other blonde.
Yeah.
We love her. So yeah, I've been Lauren. I've been the brunette.
And I am Jill, and I am one of the blondes.
Yeah. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, and we will hopefully still be active over there. Losing my voice. But yeah, that's it, guys.
All right. Well, I hope everyone has a nice weekend, and if anyone's listening who has finals coming up, good luck on the rest of your school year.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
So yeah, see you guys.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to this week's edition of Two Blondes and a Brunette. We hope you loved it. Signing out, I'm Jillian.
I'm Izzy.
And I'm Lauren. Be sure to tune in again every Tuesday right here on WMCX from 10 to 11 a.m.